I remember that cold night in Sutford. The boy on the bench, wondering if this would be his fate, to die forgotten in the snow, alone, with not a soul who cared. He could feel a heavy tiredness come over him that he could no longer resist.
Daddy?
He was more lost than he'd ever been. Finding himself in a place with no smells, no colors, no feeling, a place where the ashen snow stood still and blanketed the ground like an old fireplace.
Hello?
He was confused and afraid.
Hello?
So I came to take him where he needed to be.
Are you an angel?
Some may say so.
What would you say?
I am far older than man and its concept of angels. I am part of the natural order. I never mean harm, and I help those who are lost. You can define it however you like.
Are you death?
I have been called Death, and many other names. The Grim Reaper, the Angel of Death, Mult, Thanatos, Yamaduta, Jalsun Zahaja, Zanla Muerte, Malachit HaMawet, Mabet. I could go on, but I imagine you have the idea by now. But to answer the question you must have on your mind, no, you are not dead. Not yet.
Not yet? But I am going to die. Right? I really am pathetic. I knew I should never have run away.
I don't know. You see, you being here means that you can make a choice. And I am here to speak with you until you decide without hesitation. Your hesitation to live or die is what's keeping you here.
I came so far. I don't want to die, but there's nothing out there for me. Just a cold bench. I bet I could die right now and nobody would bother with me until I started to smell. Then I'd just go into some nameless hole in the ground and be forgotten because the only thing I'd be is something that inconvenienced their precious day in the park.
If you made that bet, you'd never really find out. But it won't matter once you've passed on. You will be at peace. Perhaps even begin a new life. However, should you gamble to live another day, you have one more chance to change your fate. What did you hope to find when you ran away?
Freedom. I suppose death is freedom in a way, but I just wanted to prove I could make it without them. I thought here of all places I would find hope. I mean, this is the place that everybody talks about being their best, the very essence of humanity, and there's nothing here but more of the same old stuff from before. Worse than home, to be honest, but I felt like I could overcome that.
One doesn't usually go from the bottom to the best just like that. This one place does not define the rest of the world's opportunities.
Aren't you supposed to know when people are meant to die? Why do I get a choice?
I know when someone has died or is dying. Your soul have far more control over their own fates than you realize. You don't want to die, yet you hesitate to live. So you're here in the in-between, limbo as some call it. You want to live, but not if it means living the same life. You want to be at rest, but not when you won't be remembered. That choice is yours, and yours alone. Take your time. Here in limbo, time runs much slower. I don't know how you feel about coffee. Children always have mixed responses to it, but if you'd like a cup, you'll be able to taste it. Coffee beans are one of the rare few things to have the energy to keep a presence of the waking world here.
Is there a way you're supposed to drink it?
That would be a loaded question. That could get my boys arguing for days. Try it on its own. If it feels like it's missing something, add a bit of whatever seems to suit until you like it.
You have sons? So, is being death like a family business or something?
You can see some of them there, although the ones on the quilt were lost long ago. There are still many of them around, though they take care of the more complicated deaths, whose various fears hold them back from departing.
Do you miss them? The ones who were lost?
Every day, for thousands of years, I miss their mother too. Death is not always male in the legends after all. I wish I could have helped them depart, like I do for you mortals. But there is no afterlife or death itself. Now, whatever did you do that for?
Your light and the warmth it gave me led me here with you. You said your sons loved coffee. Maybe the warmth and smell might lead some of the lost ones home.
Thank you. What do you think you'd do with another chance?
I don't know. I came here to escape my old home. At this point, anything to stay alive and prove I can do it.
Perhaps you should get yourself somewhere that's warmer, for a start. This train will only make 2 stops. I'm sure you can guess what they are.
If I fail, will I get to see you again?
As long as you're afraid to die, you will. Should you go back, you may have a lifetime ahead, or as little as a day. That all depends on the choices you make.
I wish I had a dad that cared for his kids like you do. Before I go, tell me, what do you call yourself?
Lately, I have been fond of grim repose. And what about you? What do you call yourself?
William Prescott Jones. Nice to meet you, Mr. Repose.
I am glad we talked. Everything will be fine in the end. Is this your stop?
I look forward to seeing you again, Mr. Repose.
Likewise, William. Now, it was all up to William to change his fate. I wish him luck.
What happened to William after that, Uncle Frankie?
Well, Susie, he got to live his life.
Did that really happen?
It may be more real to some than to others.
But to answer the question you have on your mind, no, I am not. I am not dead. No. No, sorry. But to answer the question. But to answer the question. Damn it. And I am here to speak with you until you decide, without hesitation,